here from Valley View Living. If you're new here, I have 6 kids, live out in the country in New South Wales, Australia, and we're trying to grow as much food as we can. But while we're still on that journey, we are definitely buying a lot of food as well. So this is my fortnightly grocery haul. Another fortnight, another grocery haul. So the way that I shop is I look at Coles and Woolies online. I constantly have carts open throughout the specials period. The specials come out every week. So once that previous Wednesday specials come out, I will take some spare time throughout the week to just juggle who's got the best deal for me, who's got the most reduced prices in the products that I usually buy, and I'll pop them into my online cart in the respective store. Now, being a large family, there's 8 of us, we always spend enough to get free delivery, so there's no real financial cost to us from getting the delivery out to our property, which is awesome. I love that we have this service. It's a great time saver. You're not going to see much of any meat in this delivery because we've just had a calf. Well, he's not a calf. We had an 11-month-old bull butchered. If you're interested in the homesteading side of my channel, I will link that video for you below. So our freezers are full of meat at the moment, and I've also just had some chicken delivered from the food farm because I was having trouble securing organic chicken through Woolies, which is a shame because the price on the chicken drumsticks and wings can't be beat. They're really good. But anyway, the freezer is full, so you won't see any meat in this haul really much at all. Also, my fruit and veggies come from a local community scheme, agricultural scheme, community scheme agriculture? Is that CSA? It's a local box where a local family goes out to the farmers in the area and also buy some things from the Sydney organic markets if they have to. And they'll deliver to my door, which is wonderful. And she also brings me eggs as well, although our chickens are laying every day now, so I will cut down on the amount of eggs that I buy as well. You'll also see that we're not buying milk at the moment because we have a dairy cow. Well, she's not a dairy cow, she's a dairy cross meat cow in milk, and we are milking every day just for the fresh milk that we need. But our fresh milk is covered by our dairy cow who gives us, she's only giving us about 2 litres a day, 1 litre in the morning, 1 litre at night. I think she's drying off because she's probably pregnant. But all that to say, I haven't had to buy milk for this fortnight. Hooray, no meat, no milk. So my grocery bill was substantially lower, which is exactly what I'm trying to do here by running a small farm. That's the whole aim. So I'm going to take you through the things that I still purchased at Woolies. Now my budget is a bit lower as well. We've got some new expenses coming up ongoing. So you'll see I'll be spending a little bit less, which is probably good. My pantry is stocked. We did our mid-year haul, stocking our pantry from honest to goodness, all of that. So I'll take you through what I am buying for the next fortnight. I do really ramble once I get going, don't I? So thanks for bearing with me. Okay, one thing that is a staple in our home is the frozen berries. Now I just go with my kids what they're enjoying at the moment. So some of them are just enjoying eating blueberries, you know, straight out of the bag. So I got a couple of those. I got 1 raspberries because we still have some in the freezer. But then the most popular fruit at the moment is the strawberries. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of the frozen strawberries and 1 of banana in case I need it for smoothies. So I like to keep my freezer stocked with berries. Now, butter, we've already gotten into 1 because we were out of butter. Horror of horrors. So I got into that already for breakfast, but I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sticks of butter. And I'm happy to say that the Australian organic brand is back in stock at my Woolies because last fortnight they substituted Lurpak. And I tell you what, that butter has a lot of water in it. The butter was spitting in the pan. It was really not very tasty at all. Sorry, Lurpak, you are just not for me. I really prefer our Aussie butter here. We make beautiful dairy products in Australia. We should really support and appreciate them, I think. This is my kids' favorite ham. Personally, I'm not much of a ham eater, and I really prefer the pork off our own property. But we have tried turning pork into ham before, and it's a lot of work. It's like a It's really a skill to learn. So anyway, in the meantime, I'm buying this. It's Australian. That's what my kids can have. Now, my husband requested that I pick up some fish if they had some. They did have some. This is wild caught snapper, and it is $36 a kilo. So this pack, which will feed my family, just over 500 grams, is $20. Not everyone's going to eat fresh fish, so I can definitely stretch that to feed everybody. And obviously it's good to have fish now and then, right? It's not a huge part of our diet. We are a farming meat, so it's really important to include that when I can. These are on sale, so I'm stocking up in the pantry. Definitely my favorite fruit jam brand at the moment. 100% fruit, no sugar, Australian made. I hope it's Australian owned, but it doesn't say that it is. Oh, look at that. No, family owned and Australian made in Australia. Family owned, I don't know where that family is. It might not be Australian, but anyway, that's on sale this week, so all good. Now, this is something I just keep an eye out for. I won't pay full price for these. They are just some glass containers for storage at home. They were half price, or maybe less than half price. More than half price? Half off. More than half off, maybe. I bought a big one. Bought a small one. There never seems to be enough for food storage, for leftovers. I actually also ordered a nice big 3-litre glass bowl. I never seem to have enough big bowls, but they were out of stock because they're such a coveted item, clearly. A couple of coconut creams because I don't want to be caught without them when we're making a curry. This sliced beetroot that I'm very conflicted on buying because it is not Australian. However, it is organic and sugar-free. And it is really yummy. So I got a couple of those. They might have been on sale or I might have just spotted them and wanted them. Just keeping up my stock of diced tomatoes, 4 of those, and keeping up my stock of black beans, which is probably our favorite bean of the bean family. These were on sale, so I bought a few. They're just an emergency need to eat snack. I like to stick them in the cupboard. And these were on sale as well, so I stocked up a little bit. That's our favorite instant noodle. So you can make 2-minute noodles with these and chicken broth and then season them the way that you like them. And it's a pretty good nourishing snack and very tasty, that's for sure. A few bags of the Aussie organic rice, which is just a staple at our house. And another staple is the Aussie almond meal. So I am doing a lot of baking with almond meal at the moment instead of flour. Now, the kids have great-grandparents interstate who sent me some money for a child's birthday, for a great-grandie's birthday, and asked me to grab them some art supplies as well with that for the rest of the kids too. So I stocked up on a couple of colouring books. We've got unicorns, awesome vehicles. This is one that she's already gotten into today. The birthday girl, who is 2, has enjoyed that one already this morning. And I also thought it might be fun for them to check out this Bluey magazine, which I've never seen nor bought, but it might have some arts and crafts that they enjoy. It's got stickers and things like that. So that's a birthday special. Thank you, Great Grandies. And she's already gotten into her little pack of crayons as well. Now I bought 2 more of those. Art supplies are always appreciated in this house. And also these were half price, bringing them down to a really good price. They're in tin and they're a good quality pencil that my older children will really enjoy as well. So I stocked up on those and a little treat for them. This is empty, well empty, all gone. Oh, there's one hidden in there. Is that Mum's? I don't know. These are just some butter shortbread, macadamia koalas. Could you get more Aussie than that? So that was their go outside and play while I film, guys, treat and bribe. I bought some tape because we're always using it for projects around here. We can never have enough. And the Eco Store dish liquid was half price. It was on sale. And I love this big 1-litre bottle. So that will last a while in the pantry. Now, as far as eco-friendly kitchen brands go, Eco Store is the best that I have found. The one thing that really stands out to me, which I love, is that They do not have any synthetic fragrances, which is important for us to avoid in our home. And also the dishwasher powder was on sale, and I don't want to be caught without that. This is really great. I have used it for years. You use the tiniest amount, like 1/4 of a teaspoon, and it does our family's dishes easily. A couple of boxes of tissues. Now I've had to stock up on some more tea towels as well. Because we are milking our cow every day, you need to keep a certain level of hygiene around her teats and making sure the area is clean. So you need to get like a nice fresh cloth or rag every day, something really clean with some soapy water, and clean her down just to make sure the milk is really clean, right? So we needed some more tea towels to help with that. Of course, I launder them, hot water, and use them over again. But I just needed more. A couple of packs of toilet paper. I think I just stick with this brand. It's good. And some nappies. Yeah. It's interesting to be thinking of the end of our nappy journey. I'm pretty happy about that. So I've got a couple of bags of the tushies. Okay, so I'm spending a bit less at the moment. I'm buying a bit less. No meat, no milk. All of my dairy is going to come with Coles in my next delivery this afternoon, which I'll take you through. And all of my fruit and veggies are going to come with my box delivery very soon as well. So I'll take you through both of those. But this was around, I think it was $500. And because it's also the start of a new month in August here, I used my 10% discount to get that $50 off. So it came to around $450. Okay, so we just had Coles arrive about the same time as our veggie box was delivered, which is awesome. We can get it all done at once. It's about 3 in the afternoon. We've had a few false starts in filming because a couple of grumpy babies did not want to end their nap. But hey, onwards and upwards, we can get this done. So I'm going to take you through Coles first, and then we'll have a look at our fruit and veggie box. So, the perils of online shopping while your children are watching. I had them begging and pleading to buy me these. They were on sale, I don't know, I think they were 6 for $5 or something like that. So there were 6 for 6 children, and now there's one lucky last waiting for a child who hasn't gotten it yet. Now, I ordered 3 of these organic yogurts because they were on sale again this week, and we love the vanilla flavour. But they have substituted with this lactose free. I might arrange a refund for that. And you know, if you get substitutes that you don't eat as a family, really do let them know, because it builds the feedback on what is a good idea to substitute in the future. So I don't know if I'm going to use those, return them, get a refund, whatever. I bought a few packs of the corn chips. Now, I don't buy them that often because if they're in the house, I have children who will just go, can I have those corn chips? Can I have those corn chips? Can I have those corn chips? You know, they just try to wear me down. And I am a pushover. So I will give in to them. Terrible parenting 101. But anyway, I prefer not to have stuff in the house that I don't want them to eat because it makes my life easier. But what I'm going to do is hide them and pull them out for a meal, like nachos or, you know, like a beef chili thing, or avocado dip. So I'm going to keep them to the side. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags, 4 kilograms of rolled oats. They were on sale this week, so about the same price as the home brand. And 4 of our favourite pasta/pizza sauce for the pantry. A couple of olive oils, organic tomato sauce because it's on sale, and some more of the peanut butter that I really like. Yeah, I know it's not Australian, it's New Zealand, and it's really, really yummy. So that was on sale again. It's always on sale. It's great with somebody, either Woolies or Coles. Sliced jalapenos are a staple for me. The sour cream that we like, 1, 2 of those. They're really the same at Coles or Woolies. I just went with Coles this week, I don't know. The sliced organic cheese that they only have at Coles here. It's the only place to get organic cheese where I live, so I get that from Coles every fortnight. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shredded. Now I love the convenience of that for pizza. So we eat pizza probably once a week, homemade pizza, and that makes it super easy to whip out some family-sized pizzas. Now I don't get enough onions or potatoes in my veggie box for a big family, so I just go ahead and buy another bag of the supermarket brand organic and the onions as well. And these onions look quite beautiful at the moment. Some vanilla, milkshakes, baking, and a 6-pack, oh that's sticky, a 6-pack of our favourite honey, raw eucalyptus honey. Yeah, good stuff. And that was actually on sale as well, which is nice. Whole Foods like this don't go on sale all that often, so if they are, I like to take advantage of that for sure. A couple of the big bottles of maple syrup just to stock up the pantry. Garbage bags. Band-Aids. I really should have just bought the home brand fabric ones. I don't know why I did that. They were probably on sale though. And then, I mean, I would love to just feed my dogs beef mince, you know, eggs, bones, the whole raw food diet. I think that is amazing for dogs. I'm only buying this because of the convenience factor. So, you know, in a time in my life when I have more time, I'll probably just feed them raw food. For now, I like to give them this horribly stinky casserole thing. It does really make your dog's farts stink. But anyway, they're happy, they love it. And some paper towel. This is whatever was on sale this week. A few of the triple length packs. The cat food. That's what I'm buying for the cats. That was on sale again. And this is the dry food for the dogs. That was also on sale. So this is not that much at Coles this week. And I think after my 10% discount, so it's August, it's the start of the month, I have my 10% discount to use, and it worked out to about $350 after that discount. As you can see, we're not just a home, we're also a school. Homeschool, right? We've been doing all kinds of art this morning, and I didn't sweep again before filming for you all. So there you go, real life. So I'm going to go ahead and pack the Coles delivery away, and then we will go through our fruit and veggie box delivery together. Okay, so I've gotten all the cold stuff away, and then the rest of my family can help to pack that away in the pantry after we've gone through this. Let's see what we got in our organic fruit and veggie delivery. So we got 4 dozen eggs. Now, because my hens are laying at the moment, I just haven't gotten around to cutting down my order. So I need to cut my order down because our hens are laying, and we're not going through this many eggs at the moment. But that said, my son has actually started collecting the eggs from our chickens to incubate them. So they are fertile. Our chooks are in with a rooster all the time. So he wants to collect a dozen and then incubate them into chickens. So maybe we will use the eggs, I don't know. Okay. So, we have got a ton of bananas today. Gosh, I'm going to say that's at least 2 kilos of bananas. We have a whole bundle of kiwi fruits. We have got all these beautiful seasonal mandies, and these are so good. Just grab them and eat them, and that's a snack, right? I don't have to do anything. I can just throw them at my children. Pears, which I'm not as good as using up actually, because my kids don't like pears as much as apples or kiwis or bananas. We've got a few beautiful oranges here. And then you can see we have got a nice bundle, I'm gonna say 3 kilos of apples. So there's our fruit for the week. Beautiful. Now veggies, what did we get with veggies? We have this lovely lettuce, looks straight out of the ground. Beautiful, I'm going to use that soon so it stays just as nice. A couple of lovely broccoli heads, some radishes, zucchini still coming along. In the cold depths of winter, we've got some cucumbers, corn. I love this. Last time I got this corn, I cut it off the cobs and put it into a soup, and that was so good. And a good way to make it stretch for 8 people as well. We have got some lovely mushrooms, button mushrooms. Looks like a pumpkin here, yes. Half a butternut, which I now have backing up. I've got pumpkins coming out of my ears. So I need to make probably some pumpkin soup or some curry. Lots and lots of beautiful green beans. Another, actually is that Hass or Shepherd? Yeah, that's a Shepherd avocado, isn't it? Oh, wonderful. I love it when I get tomatoes. Beautiful, fresh tomatoes. They're just so good, aren't they? I can see them raw, I'm happy. No, on a plate with some eggs, carrots. These are very interesting. We've been getting these every week. They are really nice fried up with eggs as well in the morning. These veggies, when I'm not sure how to use them, yeah, I'll have them with eggs. There's a little lemon and just a handful of spuds, which would probably just feed me for one meal, which is why I buy another bag from the supermarket. Okay, so all our fruit and veg there, that is locally grown and comes from organic farmers from our region, and that is $200 delivered each week. So I'm very happy with that as well. Okay, so that's our shopping haul for this fortnight. Now on top of this, we also have a local, can you hear my kids? They're having a lot of fun. We have a local sourdough baker that we have a standing order with every week. She or he, I don't know, I've never met them, makes us 4 loaves and we pick that up. So that's also something outside of this. I have to buy 4 loaves of bread a week, and usually when I'm doing that I would get milk, but if we can keep going with milking our cow, then I don't have to do that this week, which is great. So thanks for watching. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another haul, and if you've enjoyed this, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and then I'll see you next time. Bye.